And here we are on February the 25th, 2023. We've just had Team One present this brand spanking new in the deserts of Saudi Arabia project. These teams have took it on with no moaning, low maintenance, really got stuck into it. So we've had Jimbo and his team go first, and now we're going to hand you over to Garfield, who's got the dulcet of dulcet tones. If you have only got 6 months to live, this man needs to be the man to tell you. Garfield Williams. Can I hand over to you, my friend? And good luck. You know what you're up against, so good luck.
Thank you very much. I am Garfield Williams, the project manager of City Builders. Here is my management team, which is Tony, Phil, Abivier, and Dijon. All managers are accredited members of the CIOB, which is the Chartered Institute of Building, and the SMTS. Together, we are here to deliver this excellent, vibrant, spectacular neon project with the aim of 0 fatalities. City Builders have a fatality record which takes no shortcuts when it comes to health and safety. There is a 0 tolerance when it comes to people's lives, and our aim is to get you home safely to your family. We have been here and chosen by the Kingdom to do a setup of a site which is 200 mils wide by 17 kilometers. As a part of the vision of 2030, the Kingdom of Saudi Arabia has embarked upon an unprecedented national infrastructure development program. This objective of this program is to diversify the Kingdom's economy from oil to structural reform, liberation, and attracting foreign investors to facilitate the development of the program ambitious project of the Kingdom. The new law has been issued that raises when the new regulation permits will require the first person to be authorized by Saudi Arabia. The new rules introduced will cover high-rise in commercial buildings, hospitals, hotels, marquees, sport facilities, shopping malls, factories, telecommunication, residential building, centers, airports, and other building infrastructure. As a part of the Kingdom, the Saudis national, we have to hire at least 10% of the Saudis within our project. From 2016, they have spent over $1.1 trillion in making this project one of the largest the world have ever seen. What I will do now, I will introduce you to my very vibrant, exciting team who's going to deliver this project throughout the phases. I will pass you over to Phil, one of my excellent manager who's been dealing with the location and the storage of this project. Phil, I give it over to you now.
Thank you, Garfield. I'm Phil. I'm here to describe the site cabin location and the site setup. This is designed to be the safest site possible because safety is one of the most important aspects of a site. We want everyone to go home at the end of the day, and the setup of this site will make this happen. If we look on the left of the screen, there's a road which will drop off workers safely away from the tool and materials drop off, which is on the right of the screen. Both roads will have security, so no one will be on site that shouldn't be on site. We have 3 healthcare facilities, as you can see, 2 in the middle, 1 by the officers, and we also have a main medical centre, which is located next to a helicopter pad, because we are an hour and a half away from any cities, any civilization. So this will be very important. If anyone has a major accident, we have to get them away to a proper hospital. Right, we also have 7 muster points, 1 by the office. We've also got 2 on the main site. We've got one just outside the site to the left, and we've also got two just by the to the right of the screen, and we've also got one just as you come in at the main entrance. We also have a fire brigade, which will be on call, ready for it if anything happens. We also have canteens, which are located just under 4 kilometers apart. As we know, this is a large site, so which with it located to the left of the screen. All canteens will also have washing facilities, toilets, and general amenities, because water is going to be a very big important part of this. We're working in 40+ degrees weather. There's got to be cool down places. So each canteen is going to be air conditioned so everyone can cool down. So that's very important for this. We've also got 5 points. Sorry. We've also got 7 fire points, which will have fire extinguishers and the relevant stuff that is needed. 1 fire station, which we've already come on. We've also got on the left, we've got offices, which will also, the upstairs of the offices will have prayer rooms, and it's also a canteen located next to it, which there'll also be parking for people who need to use the offices. We also have 4 site security cabins. We have one on the right, just located just before the Kosh cabin, which is out of the way of everything. Also next to it, we have in the purple cabin. That's where the materials will be stored and the tool storage, just off the road, so anyone can deal it. So they can be easy delivered, dropped off, and picked up. Yeah. So I'm going to hand you over now to Dijon. And
no, Abivier.
Sorry, Abivier. Yeah, sorry, Abivier. Apologise. Yeah, I'm going to hand you over to Abivier, who's going to talk about the site security and traffic management. Thank you for your time.
Hello, good morning. My name is Abivier McDonald. Yes, so I'm currently flying from the wonderful island of Jamaica just to be a part of this wonderful project with my team members. All right, so I'm one of the logistic manager, and today we're going to discuss about site security and the traffic management system. Now, as you can see, for site security will be at 24/7, all day, all night. During the regular working hours, we got 14 cameras located on site, which include the welfare facility and the main security office, and we also have one in the waiting area where delivery is going to come in. For security, camera will be cover all 4 corners of the site. We got security camera in the welfare facility, and we also got camera at gate 1, which is at the main security office. Gate 2, which is at the entrance to go to the welfare facility. Gate 3, which is going to be the entrance to the deliveries, which is going to be the waiting area, and gate 4, which is going to be the entrance for all deliveries, collection, waste disposal, for the material storage and the cost storage as well. Now, after working hours, there will be a night shift security team along with dog handlers. And in case of emergency, there will also be a response team to assist any problem that face during after working hours. CTV camera screen will be monitored by a CTV operator 24/7, which will be in the main security office, which is located next to gate 3 or next to the site office. The BIOS system. Once entering the site, there will be a card system in place. Dejan, can I get the site will be divided into different zones, which allow your card to only be accessing certain area on the site. Yeah, good. The site will be classed into different zones and will allow specific person to access specific areas such as the storage area, the cost area, and the waste disposal area, which will only be accessed by supervisors and managers. All right, let's get back to the main screen, Dejan. Thank you very much. All right, there will be 6 biocide systems set up, with 3 are accessed from the welfare facility to the main site, as you can see on my left-hand side from the welfare. And there are going to be 3 access biocide, which is led you from the main site to the storage area, cost, storage, and waste disposal, which will only be accessed with a supervisor or a manager. There would also be 3 reinforcement gates from the main site to the storage area, where plant operator would have access to drop off material, collection, and dispose of waste, which will be on your left-hand side. We have that red dot next to the storage. And finally, we go into traffic management. There will be 7 traffic marshal on site. Traffic marshal 1 will be at gate 1, which will be the entrance to the site office, and main site security office as well. Traffic Marshal 2 going to be at the entrance to the welfare facility. Traffic Marshal 3 going to be the waiting area for all deliveries, collection, and waste collection. And Traffic Marshal 4 going to be the entrance and exit for all deliveries. Traffic Marshal 5, 6, and 7 will be located on the main route for plant and operator after entering the main site. Site speed limit will be set at 5 miles per hour once entering the site, and must be escorted by a traffic marshal to prevent any accident with pedestrians. There are also going to be traffic signs at the entrance to the site to indicate drivers, along with site rules such as all PPE must be worn when exit the vehicles. And with that being said, I will hand you over to my my project manager, which is Garfield. It's all yours. Thank you very much. I'm Abivia once again. I'll see you at the end of the session with all questions and queries. Thanks.
As my manager just clearly outlined the traffic management procedure, in event of a fire, we have got a fire extinguisher designated throughout the actual site, as on the fire plan. Please, if you see a fire, please raise the alarm. You can either shout, or there's button press system that you can use that will trigger right throughout the entire site. Please leave what you're doing, drop all your tools, and move to all the muster points designated throughout the actual site. No employees are to interfere or damage or any of the equipments provided. Please, if the fire is minute and you're trained, please do so, but please raise the alarm. Our main aim is that you go home safely to your family. I will now pass you over to Dijon, who will be assisting you, talking to you about mental health and various different things. Dijon, it's yours.
Hi, my name is Dijon. I'll be talking about site rules that will be happening on site. We have implemented a online health and safety exam so that everyone has got the basic knowledge of health and safety before they visit our site. Then the site induction will take place every Monday and Wednesday at 8 a.m. in the main office. The person taking the induction will be a health and safety representative. Please ensure you have your health and safety pass paper with you to get into the induction, or you will not be able to start work. Okay, so what we do have now is make sure that all vans that are dedicated for your trade, this will be inspected once a week from myself or a team member, and also make sure that they are up to date, please. Fire alarm test. There will be a fire alarm test every Wednesday at 8, sorry, I need to slow down. Every Wednesday at 1 o'clock, 1 p.m. that will sound for 10 seconds. If you do hear the alarm at any other day or time, please escort to the nearest muster point, as you can see on the screen. Stand by your company's name and wait for your company to be called out. Do not re-enter site without signing your name on the fire marshal's pad. Tools and storage, as you can see on the screen, it has tool and storage. Ensure that all your tools are locked away once finished work. All tools have to be pat tested every 3 months and logged. We will check that. PPE, right, just bring it up. PPE, guys, as you can see, we have 6 points PPE, hat, safety goggles. You're not allowed to wear glasses, goggles. Do remember we are on a desert, so goggles is very important. Air protections, face mask, same again, all the dust that is going around, you have to have a face mask, and hand protection and safety boots. If you are caught without your PPE first time, you get re-inducted. If you get caught the second time within a space of 6 months, you get a red card and you'll be sent off site, okay? And you will not be able to enter site again. You are here, you have a duty to keep health and safety to yourself and others around you. Love your neighbors. Going back. Oh no, hold on. Just give me 1 minute. My phone just went off. Okay, permits. Make sure you have the right permits for the work you are doing, and they have to be signed by one of our members of staff, managers or supervisors. If you are found anyone without a permit, the person will be taken off-site along with the supervisor. So make sure you have the right permit for the right job. Zones. Zones, guys. So we have placed 4 zones for everyone that is working on the site. Every zone is numbered and in colors because of the language barrier. Please make sure that you and your team are in the right zones of working. If you are found in a zone that is not on your card, you will be sent home. Each zone will be access terminals where you will have to swipe your card to get access. This is just in case an emergency, we know exactly what zone you are working in. Food and drink. Let's have a look. Sorry. Food and drink. No food or smoking on site. We have dedicated smoking areas for everyone that smokes or use vapes. Please use the bins that are provided. Water only, please. Nothing else. No alcohol at all. We have dedicated water points around the site. Please dehydrate yourself. As you know, it is very hot. We have we are a keen company that focus on environment. So we will give away free recycling bottles to every worker to refill at any of our water points on site. You are allowed to take your recycling bottles only on site to your dedicated area. Okay, we have a site wall card. Site wall card, guys. So if you are caught unsafe working, causing harm to yourself and others, you will get a red card, strictly off-site, won't be able to come back. You have a yellow card, unsafe working for you and others, yellow card, go home and next day re-inducted. And we have a policy of goodwill, working, health and safety, green cards, you get a free meal. We are highly known for our reputation for no nonsense on site. Having a good record of safe working I can't see what it says, safe working site. We have throughout 0 fatalities, and we'll achieve this on this site project, the line. Mental health. Mental health is played a very good part with us, and we take this very serious. In the UK, stress commenced by the Manual Handling Foundation has found that almost 1 in 4 adults in work have at some point over the past year felt stress, that they felt overwhelmed or unable to cope. That is due to work-related mental health, common mental health problems, anxiety and distress. The Health and Safety Executive have put a graph together managing support for people with mental health, and we as a company has followed this through too. So what we have done is a health awareness among employees by making information tools and support accessible, open conversations about mental health and the support available for employees are struggling. We have formed part of a mental health at work plan in place on the site, and you will find that at the main office, or you will find that, I'll show you, sorry. You will find it at the main healthcare. Going back, sorry. A dedicated person trained for mental health will be available 24 hours 24 hours in an open room for anyone that would like to come and visit and talk. Posters with contact numbers will be posted around site. Where, man, this is, okay. We are a king company that focus on the, no, it hasn't gone. Okay, yep, that is it, sorry. I'll pass you back on to Godfrey.
Tony, Tony's my other manager. He'll be talking about inductions and document control. Tony, your turn.
Morning, gentlemen. As my colleagues have just mentioned, I'll be talking to you about inductions and documentation, site documentation. Gentlemen, as Dijon said, Mondays and Wednesdays will be the day that we will do site inductions. Once you've received your health and safety pass cert for this site, please make your way to the site office, which is located behind the security office, where I would like you to be there for 7:45 for a prompt induction at 8 AM. The site inductions will be carried out, as I said, at the site office, and they will be carried out by 2 of our health and safety officers who are multilingual in they speak different nationalities, so there will be no confusion on the site rules. And they may touch on a bit of Geordie if we've got any in the house. What we'll be doing, what we'll be covering whilst you're on your induction, what we'll be covering is this. We'll be covering all the site rules. We'll be telling you about this 17-kilometre site that we have open. And we'll be giving you the do's, the don'ts, the must-do's, the must-nots. We will also take you on a site afternoon familiarisation tour, which basically after you've had your induction, you will be taken down to the bus stop, where we will jump on a shuttle bus and we will take you around site, visiting all the satellite buildings, making you fully aware of the site that you will be working on. So there should be no cause for concern. We will take you into one of the canteens. We will show you the facilities that we have for men and women. We will take you along to one of the healthcare units. We'll even show you the helipad. But the site, please take full notes and even make notes when you're having a tour around the site on the site familiarisation day. That is most important. Now, as my project manager said, Garfield, I was also be talking to you about construction documentation that we will need on the site. Everything that we do, we have to have a permit to cover that. Now, where you'll find the permit is on the Project Noom website. So basically, this is a website that we've set up for this site itself, where it's basically a document control system. What you will do is you will get that document control. If you want a hotworks permit, download it. If you want to upload your subcontractor toolbox tools, then you can upload it onto the system. This way, gentlemen, we can keep control of everything that's going on. But If you need any of the site documentation or you want to know where any site documentation is, it's in our site office, which covers the construction phase plan. It covers training records. It covers all of your induction all your induction records. It covers first aid. It covers everything that we need to know that you will need to know for this construction site. So, gentlemen, when you arrive on site, be safe. Go home safe. Garfield.
Thank you for that. I will be literally just doing a brief summary of my excellent team and the way how we've delivered this excellent NEON project. Our facilities will have various different toilets. We'll have 40 for ladies and another 200 for gentlemen, and we'll also have another 10 for disabled. We will have urinals, hand wash, soaps, hand dryers, disposable towels, and we'll have around 20 showers throughout the actual development. In the canteens, we'll have over 240 cabins situated on top of each other, but we have to do it in split shifts in terms of getting to Avenue Lunch. We will have hot meals, a vending machine, drinking waters, cutleries, microwaves, kettles, fridge, and we'll have bins to put everything that you need in there. Also, as my colleague has demonstrated, throughout the stuff, we'll have a defibrillator throughout the actual site. We will have an eye wash station moving around as well, just in case of anything is going on. All hazards must be taken into consideration, as Tony says. Permit must be issued if you want to break ground, earthworks, excavation, for ladders, working at height, confined space. All permits must be signed off before work is completed. We also, because our aim is to zero fatalities, we've got to make sure that safe control measures are in place. Dust control must be captured at the source to ensure that we keep dust to a minimum, water suppression, extractors, and if there's noise, we use earplugs, defenders. If there's a vibration, we use the gloves suitable so we can reduce hives. Also, we've got to make sure that we do toolbox stock, daily briefing inspection of equipment prior to the start, and this must be submitted throughout the actual stuff as well. Now, we are ensuring that all operatives carry out their duties in a safe manner, not to injure or cause impact to themselves or to others. Environmental must be in place as well, i.e. drip trays. We've got to make sure, as Tony said, the cost registers is provided and all documentation is accounted for. Housekeeping is very, very important in all areas. It must be clean so we avoid slip, trips and falls, and clear up notices will be given, as a BVA said. When working, mobile phones are prohibited when engaging with safe duties, i.e. banking cranes, operating cranes, and power tools. As Dijon clearly states, mental health plays a very, very important part to us. We encourage you to talk to each other and respect everyone. Unacceptable behaviors will not be tolerated. Jokes about a person's sexuality, religion, disability, orientation, race is unacceptable. Play your part in being a team player with the city builders. We do hope that you have enjoyed the representation. We're here to deliver this program, as we said, with zero fatalities, making a profit, and making sure that the next phase of the project, the kingdom will offer it us. Thank you, guys, and I hope my team can help you in answering all your questions, and it's all up to you now. Thank you. Cheers.
Let's give it a round of applause before we go into questions. Come on. Right. Could I invite the first question then, please?
How do the employees get to your site from where they live?
As mentioned, we're gonna have a shuttle bus taken from the city, 1.5 hour journey to the site. As you can see, the red dotted road is the site which go to gate 2, which is the to the welfare facility where they will be dropped off and picked up at the end of the working shift.
Thank you.
How much one? Sorry, maybe I missed this one. What is the working hours on site?
The working hours. What did we agree to, Dejan?
Working hours. Did put that up.
Few shifts on it.
We've got from 8 until 12. We've got a split shift because certain times in the desert, it's very, very hot. So we have a split shift from 7 till 12. And then we have another one from 3 till 8.
Okay, thank you.
Yeah, I did actually get that.
Also, from the drop off area, where will the employees get pedestrian routes to the welfare area?
As you can look, the dotted line, if you can
Yes.
zoom in at the moment, there's a green
Yeah.
dotted line, that's the pedestrian access.
So what happens is, the bus will come and the bus will do a circle. So it will go from one point to another point and it will make itself around. Buses will run every 15 minutes. So that because of the journey of the distance between the town and onwards for an hour and a half. So that was what will happen.
So that's a pedestrian route to go to the canteen area, to the welfare area, I mean.
Yeah.
Okay,
Yeah,
yeah, okay. Yeah, sorry.
So all the green lines that you have, yeah.
So
Yeah, I saw it.
So those are pelican crossings in which you press the button and you can go across.
Oh, all right. Okay, good. Thank you so much.
Any other questions, guys?
Yeah, I got one. Yeah, I got a question about site security. Just want to ask if it is any special procedure provided to communicate with the local tribes, like, I don't know, to interpreters or someone local to be hired to discuss any problems with them, or maybe even your securities will have guns to provide protection for the workers.
Well, for my site security, as you know, it's 24/7 security. And yeah, there will be armed security, especially at night. But it will also be a friendly environment. So even if we have like visits from the local tribe, I know at least there's gonna be communication, proper communication, not only from the security, but from the project manager and the clients as well. And all of
Okay.
So,
Thank you.
Bear in mind, we will be hiring some of them as well. And as you can see on the screen, we have actually closed off the actual site. So people can't get access onto the site.
Okay, thanks.
Got time for just one more question if anybody's got one. If not, I've got one.
I've got one. What days will the sites be open?
Monday to Friday. There will be no weekend working.
And that is just over 5 minutes of questions. So let's give it a final round of applause. Well done. Right, let me just stop the recording and then we can all breathe out. Right, where are we?